Hi, welcome to 30-minute trade. Here I recommend these stocks on daily and weekly basis. Also, I do the market analysis. I pick the stocks based on the fundamentals and the technical, as well as the market awareness, like psychology. So, based on these three factors, I pick the stocks. I developed so many strategies over the years, almost 17 years. So I I pick the best of the stocks out of the current situation, and only thing you need to execute and do how the market is acting tomorrow. So execute on that basis. So also I will tell when to buy, when to sell, and also some recommendation tips on during this time. Okay, let's go to the today's market, how it is acting. um, okay. See, market today market ran very good, in terms of market. Most of the people, most of the best stocks, I think, didn't act that much good because people are taking the profits, because last few days, last week, and there was some minor correction, and in this time frame people are taking the profit. So whenever it is up, they are taking the profit. So best quality stocks kind of in the pullback stage. So might be tomorrow there might be more sell-offs, but overall the stocks are really ran good today. Mm, but in terms of quality stocks, there people are um, taking the profits at this time. So if you see the 5-minute chart, how the market, you can understand how it works. So it gapped up in the morning. After that, it went down. So that means in the bull market, it won't act like that. So most of the people are taking profit. That's how you need to think. So whenever the earnings comes, immediately they it gapped up, and after that people takes the profit and it comes down. So after that it stabilized a little bit, but most of the correction happened. So that means that market is still fizzling. In terms, even if you see the SPY also same thing in the market during daytime, morning time. People took the profits of that. It went up, but still, some of the best stocks didn't act very well. So it's time to take the profit if any of the things in the short term range. If you see the T20 on 08, still these last 3 days it acted very well. So due to long last 2 weeks, it's like people are selling off immediately. Might be some programs ran and taking the profit because short sellers, due to short selling, shorting, reverse buying programs ran it. So that's why it went up. So in future, I think it might be next to tomorrow or day after tomorrow, might be we can expect some kind of a yeah, some kind of a pullback somewhere, I think, here. So be aware of that. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow, kind of a profit taking days. So so VIX is also coming little less um, because many stocks are leading, and volatility also decreasing. So if you see best current time, I think Tesla Tesla is like, it touched the top. So after that it is selling off. So most of the people are in here, I think. So it ran very well until it is nearly a tip of the 1,000. After that, people are taking the profit. We don't know whether it is still go there or not. but at this time it reached the top. Um, so that means that most of the leading leaders kind of things, so they are taking the profit. So it's a good time to take the profit on your side also. And if you go back to the earlier yesterday, I think whatever I recommended, I didn't act very well. So most of these stocks, I think I pick based on the fundamental and as well as the technical. So both together, but you need to go see how the market acting on that particular day. What is the psychology? What is the how the people are reacting? If the quality stocks didn't act very well, means the market is not in the right situation to buy it. So that's what that's what experience needed. So that's why I'm putting the everyday video, so how the market is working, I can give the tips so that you will act according to that. So if you go back to the DCPH, it's still in the range. Um, it's in the range. So still it in the range and didn't damage that much. So if you want to hold it, and but um, I'm preferably not to most of these stocks I will sell tomorrow. If anything, no, I don't want to take until Friday. So most I don't like on Fridays because most of the people are severely damage the chart on Fridays. So that's one reason I try to avoid on that day. And IAPR is also the same thing. It's really slow move today, so it didn't act very well. But in the long-term chart, it's really well. So we will see some kind of one kind of a pullback a little bit or kind of a range here. So we will see because it is in this range resistance point. So until if resistance point breaks out, then we can shed more. So we need to see. We will see. Here also BLDP still it's in the forming the range. So might be we don't know whether it will here stays here or move ahead in future. We do still it's in the puzzling. So but in the long term chart is really good. CDLX. Still, I hold the stocks. Once tomorrow, if there is any damage in this chart, then I will sell it. Otherwise, I will try to hold or mm, I will see tomorrow. So according to that, but if it goes up, I will take some little bit. I will hold or I will take a little bit profit and stay there. Yeah, AXSM, still I hold the stocks. It means it doesn't damage anything. If you go back to here today's in the morning up and down, and in the early morning also it went damage. After that it stabilized. So it didn't damage that much. It's still biotech. We'll see tomorrow. Let me hold it or not. ATRC. Still it is forming the range. If you see the weekly chart, still in uptrend, so it follows the uptrend. In the daily chart, still it needs more kind of a range at this point. SPGL, same thing, gold, uh, it's still in the range, so we can hold it because the gold stock and long-term chart is also still intact, good. Team, I think most of the people took this some kind of a profit here, but the according to the chart, technically didn't damage anything. So on the low volume, this there is not much volume today. That is a good, even though there are it went down, but tomorrow I think might be it will gap up here. That's what I'm assuming. So long-term chart is still very good. MRCN, MRSN is still biotech, and the long-term chart still good. We need to see how it will act in future. it will still in the 10-day and 20-day average still it is respecting. So that means even it is oscillating, we can still hold it until yeah, it won't damage. So these are the stocks I recommended yesterday. Let's go to the today's stocks. Okay, today's stocks. I don't have that many stocks today because people are selling like anything. So I don't want to recommend towards tomorrow, and because I've only picked the stocks uh, fundamental and technically strong. Technically should be strong. So only the profit will come only if the current market situation depends on that you will get the profit. So that's why I didn't get that many stocks. So it's all either might be stocks are in overextended or might be in the range. Uh, so that's why I don't get any that much stock. So if you want to you can go back to the this whatever I recommended this week or last week also. There are a couple of stocks you can you will get an re-enter opportunity. So you can go and re-enter those stocks if you wish. Most of the stocks today, whatever I'm recommending, I will put it in, it might be new or revisit stocks. So there might be some opportunities. You can go back to the last week or yesterday, earlier of this week. So that's how I traded. I will go and watch again during daytime, and if something technically good, then I will re-enter. So that's kind of a strategy I follow. Here RDNT. Still it is good, and still it is acting very well. Not much damage on this part, and in the long term chart still really awesome. Very good, I think so. On the low price stock, and float is also 100 million, less than 100 million. So it's a good one. When the market turns good, it will move fast. So AAXN Aerospace Defense. Yeah, it's the last earning season it went up. Um, so now after that it forms a range. Still it is good at this time. If you go back to the weekly chart, really it's a breaking out of the long-term pattern. It's really good, and the cup with the handles. Right now it is trying to break out. So it's on the float is also $100 million less than. So that's good at this time. Fate I recommended many times. This one still it is good. Yeah, it didn't damage the chart at all. Long-term pattern, cup with the handle, and also is the biotech right now. Right now the virus is going right, coronavirus. So might be that will help this goes to the upward. So yeah, these three stocks I'm recommending today. Um, So keep in mind, tomorrow is the by afternoon. I think most of the stocks I will sell it off, and I will take some profit. And also remember, if it goes below less than 5%, your buy point immediately sell it. Otherwise, yeah, you will lose more. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't work, but on average eh, it will give the so much damage. That's why I'm recommending don't take loss more than 5%. Okay. If you have any questions, comments, please put in the comment section, and as well as recommend anyone to subscribe it. If you don't subscribe it, please subscribe it, and um, and do well. Okay, happy trading. See you soon.